chairman, Jonathan Modi.
The chairman of which local government?
Of Okum local government.
Okay.
He has been using threatening words that he has the capacity to do anything that he wants to do. He owns guns. He has guns. In fact, he came to my father, the late Alexander Gadi's house with the thugs. He beat up my younger ones, scattered the house. They went into my mother's room, broke her television. They went to my younger brother. They are suspecting my younger brother. They kicked the door, broke the door. I have the evidences. You can go to the house now. I will show you. Our gate, they spoiled it. They run down the gate. They brought down the gate. So even at the station, like I was saying, even at the command, the area command, when he came there, he was referring to the command that he owns guns. They are the Okum people. That if it is guns, he even went that anything that we are ready, he's ready.
Bogumi here, he came with almost 10 people. They are not police, they are not government people. I understand later that they are thugs working under one.
Sorry, sir. Do you know any of the thugs that he brought to your house?
I don't know them, but their leader, they are calling him Short Man.
Okay.
They are calling their leader Short Man. So he was the one, that Short Man came himself with his boys and took me away from my family house here, and they kept me against my will. They took me to an unknown destination in high level and kept me against my will for about 4 to 5 hours before they handed me over to the what do they call them, illegal revenue task force. And this was midnight, and they molested me. They beat me up. They asked me to sit on the ground. The other one packed me up. As peace-loving people, family, we don't want to have any problem here, as people are tagging the Gadi family as a bad family. We are not a bad family. If we are a bad family, we will not allow people to come and settle here with us. But what we are saying is this is an inherited land from our fathers. So therefore, this land is not supposed to be sold. Where we say, as my senior brother has said, where we say this one, we don't want to sell it, we don't want to sell it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the popular Dr. Alex Gadi's residence. Today we are here because the family has called on us for a distress issue that they are currently going through, and they expect each and every one of us to share in their grievances, in their pains. I am not going to take much of your time. Come with me as I take you to their family house where the elders are seated to share their pains with the whole world. Thank you very much, and come with us. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the compound of late Chief Gadi Amogo, a popular figure in Tiv land. And behind me is actually the family standing right behind me. They have something that has been taken away from them, and they are really pained. And our duty here is very simple: to let their cry to be heard by everyone out there. And all they are asking for, they want this video to get to the Benue State government and to the appropriate authorities. And this can't be possible without your help. So whenever you see this video, please make sure you share and tag the people who will come to the aid of this family. I am going to allow them to tell the whole world what happens, how they have been maltreated by these particular persons. Come with me. Good afternoon, sir. We have been called here, and this is the head of the family, and the head of the family. Sir, please, can you introduce the people who are behind you, sir?
Yes. I have, I am disciple Davian Gadi.
Okay.
Yes. And behind me here, I have Quanta Gabriel Gadi.
Okay.
Also, we have Zaki Denen, Peter Gadi.
Okay.
We have Mike Gadi.
Okay.
We have Choka Gadi.
Okay.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the family. And, sir, please, we want you to look into the camera and tell the whole world, especially the Benue State government and the appropriate authorities, why you are pained, why your family is in tears, because they really want to know. So, be specific so that tell us exactly and summarize how it happened. So, what really happened, sir?
Yes, the family, as you had earlier said, is, has a large expanse of land in this very place. And then the family land some times back during the tenure of Gabriel Swam, and specifically under John Tondu's watch, there was a planned demarcation that was carried on here without the consent of the family, which we accordingly took the matter up in court, and the court granted us the privilege that the land shouldn't have been shared or demarcated to anybody. Now, some members of the family that headed this plan went ahead to sold this land to unsuspecting buyers who had started developing. We made efforts to let them know that the family has not agreed with any partitioning of the land, and so it's not given out for sale. We made caveat emptors and made announcement over the radio, but all this, including attempting to come and evacuate the occupiers on the land. But however, they will stay action on it because there was another pending matter before the court, which is on appeal, and the people have gone back to develop on the land. Up to now, where we are right here, we tried to stop them. There was one former chairman of Kasnala, Mrs. Atela, who developed under this thing, that he has power, and then nobody will stop him from developing. Again, we try to let him know that that land is not for him to occupy. And then now we have this, the chairman of the current chairman of Okun local government, Honorable Jonathan Moti, who came on a bare ground and wanted to develop. Our family members here went to inform me that he did not even care to know whether there is a family, or whether the land belongs to a family or the community owns the land. He just came and started developing. So the family went to him and tried to resolve the matter, talk to him, and try to show him reasons why he should not develop. But instead, he back up and decided to against them, and then that he has powers, he has everything support, he has the guns according to him, and then whatever somebody steps on his shoes, on his shoes, he will deal with the
You
person.
mean the chairman said he has guns?
Yes, he said it.
He said this in
Yes,
the public.
in the public.
He even mentioned that with the area command.
Yes.
He said it where?
In the presence of the area command. The area
That
commander.
he has
That
guns.
he has guns. He said that. Even at the site, when I went to remind him that this place that he's working, there is an issue here. He told me that he has the capacity. He is the government. That if we mess up, he's going to deal with us. He reminded me that he's from the Okum area where I am aware that there are crises, so he owns even the military. So he brought military, he brought thugs to come and attack the family. So, in fact, let my father continue.
Yes. So,
Yes.
so the thugs kidnap, I can say kidnap because they took my brothers here to unknown destinations. That the other ones, they came on the pretext that they are a task force on illegal collection of levies, and is the special advisor to the governor. We respect the governor and his views towards turning Benue into what everybody will cherish and belong. But however, the activities of some of these people are the ones that are making things people to look onto the government as not a good government, because somebody in the position of a chairman, and then you don't recognize the community, you come and then you begin to use force and as we rightly said, mobilize himself. That according to them, they mobilized him in the army and told them that they are fighting them. Who fought them? Nobody. They came arrested my siblings here, my brothers, in their homes, and took them away to unknown destination. It was after some time that they now realized that what they were doing, that they handed over to the police. Yes. So we call on the government, on the governor, to see reasons with us on how he can aid us so that the peaceful coexistence that we earlier had in this family and with the people around us will continue to exist. In fact, that was why we wrote to the Commissioner of Police that he should maintain peace in this domain, because a lot of things are happening here. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, and the reprisal attack on us continuously as helpless people will not mean well for the government. That is why we are crying out so that government and people should see reasons on why we are crying, because we are not just crying. This is our ancestors' home, and there's no way we can bargain it with anybody. Where we don't agree with somebody to stay or develop, there's no reason why he should force himself for developing.
Thank you very much.
Here is a copy.
Okay.
Here is a copy of the letter we wrote to the Commissioner of Police, asking him to intervene in this matter so that there will be peace will be maintained in this community. As peace-loving people, family, we don't want to have any problem here, as people are tagging the Gadi family as a bad family. We are not a bad family. If we are a bad family, we will not allow people to come and settle here with us. But what we are saying is this is an inherited land from our fathers. So therefore, this land is not supposed to be sold. Where we say, as my senior brother has said, where we say this one, we don't want to sell it, we don't want to sell it. Yes. So whoever member of the family that sold it and we said this is wrong, people should listen to us that it is wrong. And whatever the purported C of O that he's claiming that he has C of O, the C of O was gotten under dispute when the land was under dispute.
Yes, yes.
Therefore, as the land was under dispute, and as my senior brother has rightly said, there was a court order that gave judgment. So therefore, that C of O stands to be disputed.
Yes.
It stands to be disputed. Anytime it stands to be disputed. This is what we want the whole world to know. This is what we wanted him to know. So we are not after his marching ground, as he has tagged us that we are collecting illegal levies. And he came to my house here, right here. This is the family house where I was sitting in the evening with my family. And he now boggled me here. He came with almost 10 people. They are not police. They are not government people. I understand later that they are thugs working under one.
Sorry, sir. Do you know any of the thugs that he brought to your house?
I don't know them, but their leader, they are calling him Short Man.
Okay.
They are calling their leader Short Man. So he was the one, that Short Man came himself with his boys and took me away from my family house here, and they kept me against my will. They took me to an unknown destination in high level and kept me against my will for about 4 to 5 hours before they handed me over to the what do they call them?
Area command.
Revenue, illegal revenue task force. And this was midnight, and they molested me. They beat me up. They asked me to sit on the ground. The other one packed me up, and they forced me. I sit on the ground, and they molested me. They assaulted me. They insulted me. And then later, they now handed me over to the police in the area command that locked me up in A division in Wadata. They locked me up, and I slept in the cell like a common criminal. I'm not a criminal. Why should they come and arrest me when I have done nothing wrong and put me in the cell? It was the next day that my brothers came with a lawyer, and I was bailed out. So why should they come and arrest me and lock me up like a common criminal when I only try to make this chairman to understand that this land is a family land. It's an inherited land. It's a family heritage. And when we say we don't want to sell out the family heritage, this is where people are living. People are supposed to, the family members are supposed to build and stay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Also, you were trying to explain some things. You said the person who came to buy the land, or who bought the land, was actually saying some things that you don't really were actually like a threat to you.
Yes.
Can you explain? I want you to say this the way it is.
Now, this is it. This man,
When you
chairman,
say this man, please
chairman,
be calling his name. Be specific. There are a lot of chairmen.
this chairman, Jonathan Modi,
The chairman of which local government?
of Okum local government.
Okay.
He has been using threatening words that he has the capacity to do anything that he wants to do. He owns guns. He has guns. In fact, he came to my father, the late Alexander Gadi's house with the thugs. He beat up my younger ones, scattered the house. They went into my mother's room, broke her television. They went to my younger brother. They are suspecting my younger brother. They kicked the door, broke the door. I have the evidences. You can go to the house now. I will show you. Our gate, they spoiled the gate. They brought down the gate. They brought down the gate. So even at the station, like I was saying, even at the command, the area command, when he came there, he was referring to the command that he owns guns. They are the Okum people. That if it is guns, he even went that anything that we are ready, he's ready. These are the threatening words that he's using. But you see, like my daddy said there, Alia is a very peaceful man. He loves youth. He has even empowered this youth to show that he's ready to work with the youth. He has been doing a lot of good things. Just imagine this man trying to spoil his government. These are the people that give people bad names. Before you know it now, they will say Aliyah government, Aliyah government. It's not about Aliyah. Who is this? This particular person is the person that is spoiling. These are the kind of people that spoils these people's government. So we are appealing to the government, especially our governor, Dr. Hyacinth Aliyah, to come to our aid. Because now the thing has gone to a level where it is a government thing. Because he keeps saying that, come on, government. I'm trying to use his words now, that he is government. So it is now a thing that we are appealing to the governor, that he should come to our aid. We don't have guns. We don't have guns. This is why we went to the police. So please, we are appealing. The governor should come in and help us. That is what I can say for now. But I have the pictures at home to go and show. Not the picture, the scene of all these things right there. I will show you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from the family of Gadi, a popular person in Benue State, a man who lived his legacy trying to help a lot of people. Ladies and gentlemen, they have already said it. I don't know. My duty here is to let you know their cry, and please make sure you share this video and tag the government. And I believe the governor we have is a listening governor. And I believe when he gets to know or hear about this, definitely he is going to take it up and peace will return to the Gadi family once again. Behind me is actually the piece of land that is actually bringing the issues. This is actually the land.
What I also want to say is that we are trying to preserve the Gadi legacy. Yes, we understand that there are some mischievous members of the family that doesn't want this to happen. All they want is for the legacy to be sold out completely. Therefore, we, as elders of the Gadi family, we are trying to preserve the Gadi legacy, the Gadi heritage. This is all what we are saying. So therefore, if you come to buy any piece of land here, just like my brother Omobenue rightly said, please make proper inquiry with the right persons, not the ones that want this legacy to be completely destroyed. As you can see behind me here, this is the school field of the Gadi College. The Gadi College that has produced so many people today. And you can see that some members of the family are trying to sell off this school field, which is wrong. This is wrong, and it all started that they wanted to sell this field. That was why the family came together and said, now, to stop this, let everybody, all that wants to develop, developers should suspend any development until the family will come together and settle this matter before any development can continue. So therefore, we don't want the Gadi heritage to be completely destroyed, because our fathers, the late Chief Gadi Emogo himself and late Dr. Alexander Nyogadi, they were peaceful people, and they fought and they struggled and they built and they contributed to the growth and the economy of this state. So therefore, why should we destroy all of this because we want to sell off land? So this is our appeal. Our appeal is that the family legacy, the government should come in to help us. We are appealing on the governor to help us. This is family heritage.
Thank you so much. All they are saying, they are peaceful, law-abiding citizens, and they are not going to engage with the people who might come here because, as you've heard from the story, a lot of threats are already going on. And they want to know that they don't have guns, they don't have the power to fight, but they know that they have a government who listens, and they believe that the people who are responsible for this, I believe in the government of today, that if proper investigation is carried out and these people are found guilty of this, I believe they must be brought to book. Thank you. Please make sure you share this video. Make sure you share this video. Let it go viral, and I'll tag the names that are being mentioned here. Thank you. God bless you. My name is Omobenue, and this is Omobenue TV. Follow us on all social media platforms. God bless you.